Today on my city, my house, my live innovation studios is visiting one of the famous brand designs in the city. The brand behind hashtag Thwalokukwanisayo and the trending one, Ndebele Print. Stay tuned and stay glued. By the way, my name is Kosana Church Mazvisa, a social entrepreneur.
Hi, my name is Patience Magujwa. I'm the salesperson. Welcome to Limitless Designs. In front of me here, we have got some of Ndebele products. We have got a branded bucket hat. We have got a branded shoe. We also do for corporate wear. For example, we have got branded helmet. We have got t-shirts. We also do for personalized t-shirts. For example, for couples. For birthdays, we also do self-blend t-shirts. Let me introduce you to the other team.
Hi, Salibwanani. My name is Nomakawe Ndebele. Oh, yes, I'm now in Ndebele. I used to be a Moyo, but I'm now Mrs. Ndebele.
And I'm Mr. Ndebele.
Yes, he's my husband. And we are the owners of Limitless Designs. So we're going to take you through Limitless Designs a bit. I met this handsome guy over here 6 years back. He was working for someone else, but then I realized that he never knew his capacity. So I pushed him out of his comfort zone. Yes, you have to thank me.
Hence, Limitless was born out of love. Yes. Yeah, so Limitless was born then. She kind of pushed me into starting our own thing, our own company.
Yes, I guess try campaigner to be a Mrs. then, so I had to push him out of his comfort zone.
Yes, and then we started Limitless. Then we registered the company. I think it was 2018.
Yes.
And then now our baby is 3 years old, and then practically Limitless Designs is a branding company. We specialize mostly in branding products, t-shirts, caps, marks, anything that requires branding we can do. So those are partly our services. Yes, staying in the game has been difficult. So we have managed to come up with ideas, you know, things like Sifuni Bumbulu, the famous Highlander statement. You know, our story began in Blawayo, which got us in trouble.
Yes, it got us into real trouble. I never knew that you had to go through some channels before you using the City Council emblem. So we did a t-shirt, and then I posted, I think, 200 groups on Facebook, and people were so responding. I was like, yeah, Nancy Maliami Manja. And then I get a call. Hi ma'am, you're not supposed to be using the City Council emblem, what, but oh, I guess those are some of the lessons you have to learn when you are in this business.
Yes. So that was a learning curve.
And then there was something which kept him awake for, I think, a month. Yes, he was designing this very beautiful logo statement, the Ndebele.
Yes.
So he was sleepless for weeks trying to come up with this idea, and then here we are. We are so proud to call this our baby, our brains behind it, the Ndebele Print.
Yeah, so the journey has been awesome.
Yes, because I'm beside him.
Crazy, and you know, full of turns, twists, and a lot of stuff. So
and one of the things that we have experienced is especially when you are small in this industry and then you create something like this, a lot of people have used our Ndebele logo without our consent. So we had to engage some lawyers to help us with that situation.
Say the brand has been doing well since we started it, and then COVID happened.
Yeah.
So now you find out we had to stay home. SMEs like us were not allowed to operate, so it affected us in a major way because financially it also impacted the business and both our personal lives and the business. And then now post COVID, yeah, things are getting back to normal. We're starting to market again, but lessons learned from this whole scenario from the COVID era that we're facing at the moment is, the boundary, like there's no limit. Now we have learned to advertise through social media. We can contact the person as far as Poland, send their order, get it done. We've sent t-shirts as far as Germany. We've sent t-shirts as far as USA. We've sent t-shirts to Australia. SA. Fun enough, our first clients, like when we started this thing, they were white people from they came to Falls, and then they were looking for something Afrocentric, something that represented Zimbabwe as a whole. So they started buying the product, and then from there, we got support outside more than locally. So hence we are here now. So we're trying to push the label. It started as a baby, Limitless, but it is outgrown the company itself. So hence now you see us on Facebook, on Instagram, separating it from the company. On Facebook you can find that it's Ndebele Print, ZW, and also on Twitter. We're also trying to open other platforms of advertising the product. But hence the journey has been interesting. As the Ndebele Print and the Limitless as a whole. So we have plans for the company. We would like to maybe in the next 5 years,
Yes, 5
to
years.
be one of the biggest branding companies that we have in the southern region. Yes, and also for the Ndebele Print, the idea about the Ndebele Print, it's about celebrating our ethnicity as our culture, not necessarily saying I'm Ndebele as a tribe, but Ndebele is our name. So we come up with the design. So you find out we have chevron shapes, the triangles which cut across other tribes that we have in the southern region, whether you're Nguni, whether you're Ndebele, whether you're Shona, you have chevron shapes. And then you find out the designs that we come up with, that will be inspired by our cultures as the people of Africa. So we don't really say you shouldn't wear this t-shirt because you are these designs are inspired by our culture as Africans. So hence we do that, and then in the next 5 years, this is the dream about the Ndebele Print. We feel like as Africans, we don't have like our thing, because the Ndebele Print represents identity. So we want to open like a shop, like where you get all these kind of products, where you get our own Ndebele Print shoe, compared to a Nike shoe. You get your own t-shirt. If you're going to a formal event, we also cater for that. We're working towards those things. Everything, be it earrings, be it jeans, we're also working on all those things. So pretty soon a shop is coming, like a fully grown shop.
You better watch the space.
Yes. So we should be opening it very soon. So yeah, that's the journey. It's interesting and we're still pushing. And then what advice can we maybe possibly give for young people that are out there like us, which are pushing?
And also, let me speak on behalf of the women out there. Sometimes you can get into business with your husband or boyfriend. As you can see, he's my husband. But then I think you have to know, if we are at work, our relationship has to be strictly professional. No calling, babe, yeah, what? Yeah, this girl was like, no. It has to be strictly professional. There is a thin line between being professional and, just overstepping the line. So it's just having to differentiate between the two. Here I'm at work, and then the date whatsoever, you see it at home. Yes.
Yeah, I think that's very important.
No, don't think, baby. It is very important. Don't say you think. It's very important.
Yeah, it is very important. Yeah, to draw that line, because most of the time you'll find out when you get home, your husband and wife, your father and mother. So you have to switch off the business side of things. Although you can try, and but you have to try and maintain that. You're at work, when you're at home, you're at home. So you try and do all those things. But regardless of that, we're saying in terms of young people that are there, that are doing business now, especially in Zimbabwe, in the economy that we have, guys, it's not easy. I'm not gonna lie and say it's easy. And being an entrepreneur is not an easy thing. There are days where you go hungry, where you won't have any money. Please don't give up. Just push the boundary each and every time. Make sure you're out there hustling and pushing. Make sure each and every day you're pushing your dreams, pushing your boundaries. I believe that's the most important thing. The other things you will learn. As most people would say, or people that I look up to, taking a step is the most important thing. When you take a step and you start being in motion, you learn things as you go. You'll maneuver the currents as you move, and you learn most of those things. So yeah, it's been interesting. So from me, Mr. Ndebele, and my wife.
And just tell me why wouldn't I marry such a handsome guy, such a wise guy? Anyway, from me, Mrs. Ndebele, thank you so much for having us. Okay, please don't forget to follow us on our social media. On Facebook, we are at Limitless Designs Bulawayo. That's our Facebook page. And we also have the Ndebele Print page. On Facebook, it's Ndebele Print ZW. On Instagram, we are at Limitless Designs Bulawayo. And on Twitter, Limitless Designs Bulawayo. And we are located at 9th Avenue and 5th Street, Laksa House, Office 24, Bulawayo. Thank you so much.